Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Guadeloupe, I'm on my way, brothers and sisters. I'm going to meet a new family of Africans. We got to organize Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe was named Guadeloupe by Christopher Columbus. Guadeloupe, the island of Guadeloupe, the French West Indian island of Guadeloupe, was named Guadeloupe by Christopher Columbus in 1493, brothers and sisters. Christopher Columbus named Guadeloupe Guadeloupe after a place or a space or a statue relating to the Virgin Mary back home in his native Spain, brothers and sisters. Guadeloupe was named by the father of white supremacy. See, they will always celebrate Columbus Day. They will always celebrate Columbus Day. They will always celebrate Columbus. Christopher Columbus is the greatest symbol of global white supremacy. There is no white man on earth who outranks Christopher Columbus as a hero and symbol of global white supremacy. Because Columbus represents global conquest, genocide, manipulation, deception, land grab, war, extermination. Columbus is the GOAT. Christopher Columbus is the GOAT. Greater than Hitler, greater than Washington, greater than Charles de Gaulle. He's greater than Thomas Jefferson and Ben. Christopher Columbus is the GOAT, brothers and sisters. He is the GOAT, greatest of all time when you talking white supremacy. Columbus is the GOAT. Yes. Yes. Cecil John Rhodes is up there, but he's not Columbus. Okay? Cecil John Rhodes will be significant for African resource conquest. Conquest of the resources of Africa. That will be Cecil John Rhodes and King Leopold of Belgium. King Leopold. I'll see my Belgium Africans September 3rd. But Columbus was global conquest. They will never stop celebrating Columbus Day. They will never stop celebrating Columbus Day. We need to get serious about African survival in the Americas. We need to get serious about African survival in the Americas. I have arrived in the grand island of Guadeloupe, brothers and sisters. They made me some beautiful, authentic Guadeloupe African food. Oh yes, brothers and sisters. We got some authentic Guadeloupe African food. Oh, we got the cuisine, brothers and sisters. Let me show y'all where I'm at, brothers and sisters. Let me show y'all where I'm at, brothers and sisters. This is where I am, brothers and sisters. King Kong consciousness is right here. This is where the Prince of Pan-Africanism is. I'm just letting all my supporters know, all my Germaniac, Ifa Tunde Nation, I'm right here, brothers and sisters. King Kong consciousness is right here. Island of Guadeloupe, I'm in the building. I'm here, brothers and sisters. In the heart of the Caribbean, King Kong is in the building. I'm going to take me a quick Guadeloupe nap. You understand? They took me on a tour. I learned about 3 new African revolutionaries. I learned about a sister who defied Napoleon in slavery. I learned of a sister who defied Napoleon Bonaparte and slavery. Her name was Mother Solitude. Mother Solitude. They killed this African sister here in Guadeloupe. She resisted slavery in Guadeloupe. They killed her, beheaded her, but they kept the child. Do you hear what I'm telling you, brothers and sisters? This great African woman from Guadeloupe She resisted Napoleon Bonaparte's slavery. They murdered her, beheaded her, but took the baby from her stomach. And we never heard about what happened to the baby in her stomach. And then there was another strong brother by the name of Inya, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Inya. He fought against slavery. And rather than be captured by the Europeans, the French, he took his own life, brothers and sisters. Then there was another brother, Louis Gal, I'm forgetting the last name. This brother with 300 Guadeloupe Africans to resist slavery in Guadeloupe. This brother, they blew themselves up, brothers and sisters. Did you hear what I said? 300 Africans here in Guadeloupe united together, and they took the dynamite and they exploded themselves, mass suicide, as a protest against slavery, brothers and sisters. Mass. So I'm trying to learn all the African heroes. As the leading Pan-Africanist on the planet, as the #1 Pan-Africanist on the planet, I have to learn about all the great revolutionary heroes, brothers and sisters. I have to learn about all of them, brothers and sisters. So I'm just going to lay down for a minute, meditate on the Guadeloupe ancestors and all the other ancestors of the Caribbean. I'm soaking up ancestral power. I'm going to burn me some sage, do some chanting, some meditations, brothers and sisters. Got to raise the ancestral vibration for the liberation. We got to raise the ancestral vibration for the liberation. We got to raise the ancestral vibration of the liberation. I get free text messages if you need to text me here. Guadeloupe, first time. Named Guadeloupe by Christopher Columbus. Slavery was abolished here in 1794, and then Napoleon brought it back in 1802. Slavery was abolished in Guadeloupe in 1794. Napoleon Bonaparte brought it back in 1892. Slavery was abolished in 1794. Napoleon Bonaparte brought it back in 1802. And then it was abolished again in 1848. This is the King Kong of consciousness, the notorious RBG, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. I'm in Guadeloupe, brothers and sisters. I'm in Guadeloupe, brothers and sisters. There will be no bunny hopping over here, brothers and sisters. There will be no bunny hopping over here, brothers and sisters. There will be no bunny hopping over here, brothers and sisters. Africa will be free. African people will be free. We must keep the faith, brothers and sisters. We must keep the faith, brothers and sisters. We must keep the faith. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then get off the live. Because my life is dedicated to the liberation of African people. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you must get off the live. Oh yes, brothers and sisters. Oh yes.